Today I am going to discuss about the first assignment, that is figure number 1 of assignment number 5 of engineering drawing and 3D design lab. Now this figure you can see that this figure you can prepare with the help of AutoCAD, and AutoCAD is a software that is developed by Autodesk Inc. of US, and their customer unit is inches. So first, when you see the drawing, you have to read the drawing first. That you have to see the dimension, and this dimension with proper unit make this engineering drawing different from the normal conventional sketches or painting like this. Though the sketches and painting are the mother tongue, it's just like to express himself or herself to other person, whether he or she is thirsty or he or she needs some food like this. But when we try to express ourselves technically to the to a other technical person, then we have to use this type of drawing. Then how to express ourselves to other person, that is we have to draw something with proper dimension and with unit. And here you can see this figure is made up of only line and some angular dimension is given. You can see the dimension is given but no unit is mentioned. So in your drawing, if no unit is mentioned, then you have to take millimeter as an unit or metric system as an unit. So first what you have to say, that you have to set the unit. Now I'll tell step by step how to draw this figure and what is the need of this figure. I will also discuss. So in this figure, first you have to set the unit. So how to set the unit? First you have to type, just look at this work page, that here on the left hand side of the work page there are some tools, okay, like draw toolbar uh, and also modify toolbar. There is annotation or dimension toolbar. There is some layer toolbar. So this may varies from operating system to operating system. This is a Mac operating system. So if you download it in the Mac operating system, this type of representation will be there in your system. But if it is in Windows 10 or Windows 11, then this will be represented in different ways. But the drawing uh, thing is similar. Drawing how to draw the object, the method is similar. So if you follow the method, there will be no problem. Even I will teach you about how to make it with the help of command line. So this is the toolbar, or this ribbon is called the toolbar, and here you can see that this is most important thing, that is the called command bar. Okay, and next this ribbon on the lower right corner is called the status bar. Now there are different working principle of this status bar, toolbar and the command bar are there. But here if you see, if you do not see the command bar, then press the Control and 9. Okay, then if it is Control and 9, if it is not status bar, this command bar is not seen. Here how to select the unit. So you have to first type UN, then enter. If you type UN, actually UN is a alias of units command. So if you type UN then enter, the unit command will be active. So UN then enter. So if you type UN then enter, as per the international system, there are some American system. If you selected the American system, all things will be in American unit. And they follow mainly in America, they follow mainly inches feet like this. But if you select the international or ISO system, then millimeter is the metric system is the main unit for length. Okay, and I have set the precision. Here you can see the precision is up to 9 decimal value. Can you imagine this precision is up to 9 decimal value? And even there are various units you can see that is up to light year you can select. Here you can see the light years also can be your unit. Okay. Now next, decimal degree is your angular degree, and next radian, surveyor's unit. These are the this can be the unit of angle, and precision here also 9 decimal precision value you can select. Now clockwise, here you can see that this box should remain unchecked. This box should remain unchecked because when you deselect this box or keep it as it is, then anti-clockwise angle will be taken as a positive and clockwise angle will be taken as a negative. Next, so I think up to this it is clear. Next, I will click OK. So what, as per your common sense, that after the unit has been set, I am again going to the drawing figure, that is here you can see this drawing. What is the maximum length you have to accommodate in your drawing paper? You have to calculate. So 128 is the maximum length you can see. And again, if I see, it is 100 plus some value, that is say 128. It is a square of 128 millimeter. Okay, it is a square having a side of 120 millimeter, 28 millimeter. Now if you want to set the paper as per A4 size page, what is the A4 size page? That is, if you see that A4 size page, A4 page size is 297 multiplied 297 all in millimeter by 210 millimeter in landscape. So if you know only this paper size, it is enough to calculate the A3 sorry A3 page A3 page size, that is nothing but you have to make 210 for 20 millimeter, that is 210 into 2 by 297 millimeter. So in this way you can go downward, that is from A2, A1, A0 you can calculate. So since A4 page is very common and you can see it in printing purpose, used as a common printing paper. So you can easily remember this size in landscape or in portrait. Portrait it is 210 millimeter by 297 millimeter. So you can easily remember this page size. Now, how to set this page size? LIMITS. The command you can write, it is LIMITS. It is limit command is, just a minute, limits. Okay, this is the command limits. This is the command for limits, and it sets the page limit, LIMITS, then enter. Sorry, LIMITS. And if you set this limit, if you set the limit, sorry, LIMITS. Okay, so if you set the limit, lower limit, it is asking. The advantage of this AutoCAD software is that where if you check the command bar, there all the required methods or steps are written or asked by the computer. Okay, limit specify the lower left corner, that is 0, 0, enter, and upper right corner, it is, you can see it is written 420, 297. That I have told that it is the size of a A3 paper, 420 by 297 millimeter. Now this paper size can be is by default it is set, but you have to convert this into A4 size page, 297, 210, enter. Now if you but you can see there is no changes has happened in this WordPress. This is called the WordPress. So next you have to type Z for zoom, enter, A, all, enter. So now you can see there are some changes happened in your drawing WordPress. Now scroll the mouse. If you scroll the mouse or pan it, pan means you have to make it, you have to press the middle mouse button, and you have to press the middle mouse button and drag. Press the middle mouse button and drag. So you have to scroll this one or pan this one, then you will see the origin will move along this x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is shown in red by red color and y-axis is shown by green color. Now next, here again I will go to the drawing, exact drawing of the assignment. So you, as a beginner of the software, you have to learn how to read the drawing first. Okay, reading of the drawing is the most important thing for making the engineering drawing. Now here by default you have to start from here, lower left corner, the drawing. This in maximum cases we start from the lower left corner, that is the starting point of your drawing, and you have to draw a horizontal line of 128 millimeter, then 100 millimeter, then 40 millimeter inclined line, then 100 millimeter. Then you have to join the initial point to the end point or end point to the initial point. So how I am doing, just look at the cursor and in the command bar. L is the command for line, then enter. L is the command for line, then enter. Specify the first point. You can specify a point. Just see, you have to um, give some dimension. You have to put some dimension on the left hand side, even on the right hand side. So your drawing should be in between the left and lower corner to the upper right corner, in between this. So keep a safe distance from the x-axis and from the y-axis. Then specify a point, any point on the on this workpiece. Now If you specify the point, don't click anything from the mouse. You can rotate it. You can rotate it and you can draw it any line. You can draw any line with a single click from the mouse. But to specify a line, we need only 2 points. Basically, it is a line segment, not total line. Total line is an infinite line. So if you know the 2 points of a line, you can draw the line segment. Now press F8, F8. Okay, you can press F8. F8 is the hotkey for F8 or functional key. F8 is a hot key for ortho mode. Okay, will you remember this? Now next, when I press F8, okay, when I press F8, then just a minute. When I press F8, just okay. So L, then enter, select the first point, and you will see that since the ortho mode is on, you can draw the line only horizontally or vertically. Only horizontally or vertically. So I want to draw the line on the horizontal direction on the right hand side. So show the direction on the right hand side a little bit, not exactly 128 millimeter. Then drag the mouse, drag the mouse, drag the mouse. Don't click anything from the mouse. 128, type 128 from the keyboard. 128 from the keyboard, then enter. So as soon as you type 128 from the keyboard, then enter, the 128 millimeter line is drawn, or it is shown in the screen. Now click on the top to see the exact view of the line, exact view of the line. Now next line, you have to go to manual. Next line is of 100 millimeter, 100 millimeter. Okay. So next you have to go to software and draw, show the vertical direction only, type 100, okay, then enter. Now you can see it is exceeding the workspace limit, so click on the top again. Now the tricks is there, how to draw the inclined line within the ortho mode. So you can see the line is 40 millimeter. Line is 40 millimeter in length, and it makes an 135 degree with the horizontal. So this line, top edge and the right edge, top edge, and if you draw the horizontal line here, these two lines are parallel, and this 40 millimeter line is the intersect of these two parallel lines. So if this angle is 135 degree, and this angle will be also 135 degree. Now again, within the now within this within this command, just a minute, I will make the polar mode on or off. Now within this command, if you type 40, then tab. If you type 40, then tab, your angle will be active. First 40 is the length of the line, and if you type, if you press tab, then this 180 degree, this 180 degree is showing, but you can type 135 now, then enter. Okay. This is very simple. I am repeating this one. If you press U, then enter, again will get the previous line. So first you type 40, then don't press enter, just press tab, then type the angle value 135. It is in degree. You have already set the degree as an angle unit. So next you have to type enter. Now your 135 line has been 40 millimeter length of the line having angle 135 has been drawn. Again, drag it on the left hand side horizontally and type 100, enter. Next, you have to join the last point to the first point, C for close. C within line command, I am writing here, C within line command means close. Okay, so C, then enter. C, sorry. So C, then enter. Okay, so first of all, for any drawing you have to draw the boundary of the object. First 128 millimeter line, 100 millimeter line, 40 millimeter inclined line, 100 millimeter line, then close. Okay, now next you have to draw some, and you have to draw some circle. How many circles are there? 5 circles. One is the bigger circle and 4 are of same size circle with 20 millimeter diameter. 5 means diameter. So bigger circle has a diameter of 40. 540 means diameter 40. But to draw a circle, you need, in various way you can draw the circle. But to draw a circle, basic requirement is to, just a minute, I am writing here, C is circle command and basic requirement for circle drawing is, basic requirement for circle drawing is to locate the center point of the circle and to know the radius oblique diameter of the circle. So here in this drawing you can see that the circle is at a distance 40 millimeter from the left hand side, and this circle is also at a distance 40 millimeter from left hand side. Okay, now and this smaller circle is at a distance 38 from the right hand side, and from the bottom edge it is 38 millimeter. Next circle is at a 25 just above the 25 millimeter, just above the above this circle, smaller circle, and this gap is not given. This gap is horizontal line and this horizontal line are parallel and their offset distance is 25. Okay, so you can easily locate the center point of the circle, and this length is not given. This horizontal gap is not given. It is also 40 millimeter. So if you go to the drawing, you have to type offset. Command for offset is O. Offset command, and alias for offset command is O, only O. Okay, so if you type O, then offset will come. Just otherwise you can type O double F A C T offset, then enter. Okay, but in Windows version you can type O for offset, then enter. Okay, so it is asking the offset distance. Okay, what is the offset distance? That is 40 millimeter. Enter. Now it is asking to select the object to offset. This is the one point and this is the other point. Enter. Now again you can draw the circle. You can select the circle with diameter command, circle with diameter command, or otherwise if you expand this one, if you expand this one or right click on this, just okay, circle, you can see the circle center point. For that, to locate the center point or to snap the center point, you have to go for object snap and right click on this, select the intersection point and make the other point off. Now circle, select, specify the center point. This is the center point of the circle. Okay, and if you select the center point of the circle, the cross sign is the symbol for intersection point. Select this intersection of the horizontal and vertical line and drag it little bit and type the diameter. But by default, you can see the radius is selected. So how to convert this into diameter? Just type D, then enter. If you type D, then enter, it is asking the diameter of the circle. Diameter of the circle. So what is the diameter of the circle? Just put it from the keyboard 40, then enter. So your bigger circle is drawn. Now next, you have to draw the other circles. So here you can see from the right hand side it is 38, from the bottom edge it is 38. So again offset OFFSET for Windows version, you can select O for offset command. What is the offset distance now? 38 from this edge and from this edge. Okay, enter. Again, if you press the space bar, don't need to call offset command by writing OFFSET from the command bar. Just press space bar. Offset command, the last command that you have used, will be again active. So now you have to type 25, then enter. Select the offset distance 25, then enter. You have given. Select, just a minute, press enter. Now you have to select, just a minute, due to some, select this line 25, also this line 25, this is 25, enter. Now again you have to draw the circle, so type C for circle, enter. Now specify the center point of the circle. This is the intersection point, is the center point of the circle. Type 20, then enter. Sorry. You have to convert that. That's why we have to convert this into diameter. So Control J. C for the circle. Now specify the center point. Once you draw this circle, you have to convert this into diameter. Then D, enter. 20 this time, enter. So once you draw the circle, that is the beauty of this software, is that if you draw one circle, you can draw other circle by copy this one circle for 3 times, and you know this center point, this center point, this center point, this center point. Okay, you know all the 3 other center points. So just copy. CP is the command for copy, or you can, just a minute, I will type it here. CP is the command for copy, then enter. CP is the command for copy. cp, the command for copy. Okay. Now so if we select the object, just look at this copy command, how to use this copy command. Select this object. After copy command, select this object, then enter. Now if you place the cursor on the circumference of the circle, then your center point will be shown. Just the circle, smaller circle in at the center point is the center point of the circle. Just select this one, place at the intersection point. Next, make the ortho mode off. It is already off, so place it here and place it here. After placing all the circle, just enter. Now you have to delete the unwanted line. That is, you don't need this portion lines are not needed. So you go to command tr double enter. Okay, as soon as you draw tr double enter, then you can select the line to delete it, or you can place once and drag it. Okay, place once and drag it, drag. So you should be careful when you deleting the object. You should not delete this circle, or do not touch the circle periphery, otherwise it will be deleted. Okay, just below line. Okay, and this line, this. Okay, so after completing this, you check whether any other lines you have to delete. No other lines you have to delete. So next, make the escape. You use the trim command. So all the portion has been drawn except something, that is, this should be the center line of the circle. This should be the center line of the circle. Okay, now how to make it center line? Line type. Okay, type line type, or take line type, then load. I am writing this into notepad. So after line type, you load the line type, enter. Sorry, double click this. Load the center lines. Okay, just a minute. Mag version. Okay, by layer this line type is selected. Load line type. Or you can select the properties. Okay, properties, you select the properties. We'll see on the, just a minute, I am, or here I will place this. Okay, so line type, by layer it is set, continuous line, everything is given, but center line is different. There is a different center line. So here you can see the continuous line is already set. So load the line type, go to see center line, add. So only center line is needed for this drawing. So I am selecting center line, select this one. Okay, now you have to select this line this line, this, all the lines that you have to convert this into center line. Okay, not by layer but by center line. Okay, then enter. Sorry, you convert this into center line, this type of line. So why center line is needed? For a symmetric object you need the center line. Now after the drawing this is not complete. You have to go for dimension. That is the most important thing of the engineering drawing, dimension, to keep the proper dimension. So here you can see the dimension, linear dimension. If you select the end point to end point, this is 40 millimeter. If you draw it perfectly, then you will get the proper dimension, 40 millimeter. Again, this linear dimension from here to here, it is, just a minute, the center line is chosen. That's why this is the by layer. I will select this. So dimension line, select the endpoint to endpoint 128. Okay, you can see this 128. Next, angular dimension, you have to choose the align dimension. So how will you select this align dimension? Just select, just a minute. You have to select the align dimension. So enlarge this one, or you can select dim align. That is the command for align dimension. Enter. So specify the endpoint and you will select 128. Dim angle. That's why I am always teach student. I always teach student through command line also. Dim angle. Enter. Or angular dimension, you can from here also you can select this, otherwise you can type dim angle for angular dimension. Okay, dim angle, dim ang is the command for dim angular dimension. For angular dimension you have to select the line, two lines which makes the angle 135 degree. Okay, again select the linear dimension, give all the dimension that are needed, that is 100 millimeter. Again select the line, that is always select the end point for putting the linear dimension. Linear means both horizontal and vertical. 38. Okay, also you have to 25. Okay, again you have to give the dimension with respect to this point. This intersection point to this point is 40, and again is to this 25. Only the diameter angle is not shown. So you can write dim dia, then diameter angle will be shown. Okay, 40. Again repeat the dim dia command. Enter this one. Enter. Select this object. Enter. Now here all the dimensions are given, but something is written on this picture, that is 4 holes. There's 4 holes. That means there are 4 similar type of holes are there on this object. Actually all the object in reality are 3D object. So if you want to make a 3D 3D object in 2D wireframe model, this look like this. Okay, so now double click on this, go to end by the key, right hand key. Okay, then just write the text which are written there, then enter, escape. Yes, so you have completed all the thing, except you have to write your name, your university name, everything on the right hand side of the object. So click on M text, multiple text, M text, then enter. Specify, after typing M text, specify the first corner point, then second corner point. Now type your university name, that is Institute of Engineering and Management. You all know this. Newtown. On the second line, you have to write University of Kolkata. Okay. Then you have to write your name. That is, the name is, suppose I'm writing my name. Department, ESH, suppose section A, roll number 01. In this way, you have to fill the all the thing, section A, roll number 1, and the enrollment number. When you get the enrollment number, only you have to fill this. Otherwise, just leave the place. Okay, and also you have to write, that is most important, submission date. Okay, so after completing, you have to press escape. Yes, so everything is written on your right hand side. Now how to plot this? You can plot from here, plot from here, or you can type the plot command, plot, plot, then enter. So if you press plot, then enter, already you can see, since you have set the A4 as a paper size, it is showing A4. Okay, now printer is none, so go to DWG to PDF. DWG is the drawing file format, that is, the extension is .dwg. So high quality, for a high quality print you can get AutoCAD PDF, but DWG to PDF. Okay, copies one, print to display, but here plot style print as displays, it is displayed at the end of the paper. Okay, if you set it as a landscape also, you set it as a landscape, still it is showing a gap. So print as a display is the window selection, or screen 100% or 70%. You can select this one. Just a minute. Display here. What to print? What to print is display. Go to window, and the portion that you have chosen, the only that portion will be printed. So no need to keep gap here. Just select this one, and you can see the preview. But before that, you have to fit to the paper. Okay, fit to the paper means the total paper will be the paper size. and plot offset, millimeter, everything is there. So preview, before you made the printout, go to preview, everything is written. Okay, and next just cross this one. Okay, save as PDF. You can save it in your folder with your drawing one, model number one, and next document here you can set in your drive with your roll number, section, and your name. So save this one. I am not saving it here. Apply to layout, then save. Okay, cancel. So this is the first figure of your manual. I think we will be able to draw the figure after looking this video. If maximum of you have completed this one, but if anyone facing problem to draw the figure one, if you will you can draw it after looking at the video. So thank you everyone for joining that.